I did this project as a first or second year med student when I was at the University of Iowa. And in this project, I was looking at the median salary in the United States. And I looked at the median salary, and anybody that lived below the median salary to eat what we considered healthy, which is from the produce section and eating protein and ignoring processed foods, right? Would have to spend 80% of their salary on food.
You're going to have to send that to me. I would be fascinated to read what you
This
put
was like
together
in
for it.
2005 or 6 when I did this project. I still might
I'm
actually
not
have this.
shocked by that.
It was
quite frankly, but
because it was like 30 grand or 37 grand is the number I have in my head, right? For people and what the amount of money that they were making.
Yeah.
At that, and it was, I think it was at the poverty level. Like it was something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it was a significant portion of their salary would have to be spent on food.
when you're buying the fresh food, it's expensive.
It tends to be expensive, which is why I'm perfectly happy with telling people, get the frozen bag. It's fine. Consume the frozen stuff.
That was a really good point, because I think people do question that. Am I getting the same benefit from the frozen?
Like some items out of canned, like for fruits, I'd be more cautious because like canned fruits, they're going to be packed in syrup, and you can rinse them and you can, remove away those excess calories from the added sugars if you want to. But that's why we try to make this practical for everybody, is understanding that a limiting factor may be your finances, how much you're able to afford and how much you can spend on it. Now, Jamie, to your point about how much of your budget you got to spend if you want to eat healthy, I'm kind of back and forth on it, because I got the public health brain of me versus the dietetics brain, which go in these different directions. So on the one hand, a very general rule of public health is that more money means more health. Generally, a couple of exceptions in that, but health outcomes tend to be in lockstep with how much income you make. So wealthier individuals, higher income lends itself to
zip codes,
better health.
Yeah.
But we see that in plenty of instances, even in low-income levels, low-income populations, we find that health literacy can be a buffer to that. And that showing people when they cook at home more, when they prepare meals at home, even when they use like these meals that they buy at the store, they can take them and they can doll them up to be something that is more nutritious. And a very simple, practical example for, a person who's mindful of their heart health, mac and cheese. Kraft mac and cheese. Okay, did you grow up eating Kraft mac and cheese?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pound that stuff like crazy. Like if I show up at a house and the kids have Kraft mac and cheese, first thing I'm going to do is, there any left over? I can take that and I can tell an individual, take your Kraft mac and cheese, roast some broccoli, chop it up, take some chicken, go ahead and buy already cooked or get a breast, throw it on a grill, saute it together, slice it up and throw it into it. Now you have mac and cheese elevated. It's more nutrient dense.
Have you done this with your kids yet?
Tried.
You tried?
I do this with my daughter.
Like tonight.
It is successful. It helps. And the more they're exposed to it, the more they get into it. But it's also just good for adults, because on this level about how you avoid heart disease as an adult is all about promote more of this, eat a lot of this, and just put a limit on this. Now,
parents were also doing recipes on the podcast.
Mac and cheese with
you didn't expect to get this
and grilled chicken.
You didn't expect get this bang for your buck, did you, on this one?
Right, exactly.